Moving on to race number 6, and race number 6 at Sha Tin on Sunday is a Class 4 over the 1,800 metres, headed by Kingsman, who got up over course and distance last time out by a short head, beating Got a Dragon, who's £3 better off. London Hall finished 4th in the race. He's got a couple of pounds pull. Amazing Satchel and Happy Win-Win come in a similar form line behind Villafiana Telecom Rocket last time out. Mr Monty made all to win over this trip on the all-weather last time out. Good Days gets a wide gate, was behind Magnetism last time out at Happy Valley over this trip, as was Cheerful Star, who finished 3rd in that race. And Shanghai Rusky, Keith Young from Barrier 2. He gets up to the 1,800 metres here for the first time. Good Days, Cheerful Star, Shanghai Rusky have all been up at Chungfa. Speed here, good to slow. Mr Monty was able to lead last time out on the all-weather, and nothing on that day was really able to make too much ground over the concluding stages. London Hall maybe considered a bit closer this time round with Joe Moreira in the saddle. He rides for the first time for David Hall. Then you got on the outside potentially Joyful Family Leader, maybe opting to roll forward here. Family Leader with the £10 claim. And then behind them, you've got Kingsman, who was able to come from back in the field last start to win.
Still a maiden, this horse, but he was beaten in a ding-donger last time. Just got beaten right on the post, and unfortunately the jockey had lost the whip earlier on, so it was a hands and heels ride. You can see how keen he is. He normally does this, to be fair. He really wants to get on with it, but look, a win looks close for him. This horse goes nicely, London Hall, and it was a good run from him in that same race. He finished a close-up 4th. Joe Moreira is jumping aboard now, and just a nice, quiet workout for him. And Dinasta, I thought he's going nice enough. He's got no form, this horse. He's had the 3 starts. Last start was on the all-weather. He's stepping back out onto the turf. It looks a staying type to me, but look, he hasn't done anything too much, but his work suggests that there is something.
His recent barrier trial was very ordinary, I thought.
OK, so needs to improve. Let's look at the Kingsman run and win last time out. We've got a Dragon, London Hall, Family. They're all pretty closely matched here, but I thought Kingsman, his previous highest winning mark was 57. He now finds himself on a mark of 59.
If you watch Got a Dragon, you just see the whip go flying just before that, and the horse was just pushed out there, see, with the reins, so he couldn't actually really get the maximum, I thought, out of that horse. And he was beating a nose right on the post, so I like him in this. Kingsman, as you say, he's right up there, and I thought it was a really good run from London Hall as well. So good race, this one.
Yeah, got them all in, those 3. You like the run there of London Hall, and Kingsman, he really launched down the outside with that good run. But, yep, the rider last start on God of Dragon, Sha Tin, did lose a stick at about the 300.
OK, Vincent Hole riding this time. Happy Win-Win, Amazing Satchel, Shanghai Rusky and Joyful Family at the back of the pack.
Yeah, a couple of these horses here, Happy Win-Win, Amazing Satchmo, sort of made it into the back end of the selections here. Amazing Satchmo's been threatening for a wee while. Sha Tin on him for David Ferrara. Sack was on board this time behind Telecom Rocket. And Happy Win-Win was a good run from midfield on the rail. I thought he stayed on well enough. In the end, I put the 4 in and left the 5 out.
Yeah, I've done the opposite. I put the 5 in and left the 4 out. So I've got Happy Win-Win in there. I think Barrier 6, he maps well.
Yeah, there's a few chances, isn't there, here? Cheerful Star's another one of those horses with chances with Kingsman in this race. Good Days and Bullish Glory, who was a winner 3 starts back, but hasn't backed it up as yet.
No, he said, I don't like the pattern that he's at the moment. Good Days has drawn wide. He has had some pretty tough runs recently, Good Days. I think he's going to get a similar one, so I didn't put him in as well. Cheerful Star, I managed to find a spot, another one that maps pretty well. Coming back to Sha Tin's interesting, because he had last 4 starts have all been at Happy Valley.
He has been hitting the line well recently, but the big standout beacon there is Zach Purton jumping on board for Frankie Law. Keith Young, Lyle Hewitson have been on in the last couple. Matthew Chadwick, in fact, has been on in the last couple.
All right, one more race to have a look at. This is Mr Monty winning. You can say Kingsman's in this race, Dinasta as well. You can see that the form lines are all intertwined, but this is dirt. He's racing on turf on the weekend. Yeah,
this is the Dinasta. Like he shows more in the mornings at this stage. Kingsman battled on all right. I think he's better on the turf. And Mr Monty, his last couple of runs have been, or wins have been on the all-weather. Now, he has won at Sha Tin before, so he can go on the grass. But look, I haven't put him in this one. I think he's now maybe better on the all-weather.
Yeah, I haven't put him in this race as well. It was a race and a day where they didn't make up too much ground from the back. He was left alone in front and got away with it. All right, pretty open then. Final leg of the TT. Cheerful Star at this stage, Paul, is the favourite.
Yeah, I've got him in there, but I'm going to go with Got a Dragon. I just thought that he probably should have won that last race, and with any luck he can win this. London Hall won't be far away. He ran really nicely. Happy Win-Win and Cheerful Star in there for 4th. So 2, 3, 5, 12.
Three on top for me, London Hall, Joe Moreira and David Hall teaming up here. Won a nice race last time out. Cheerful Star, he brings the different form line into the race for Zach Purton and Frankie Laurie's been good as last few. God of Dragon and sneaking in Amazing Satchmo for Karis Teaton and David Ferrara. So 3, 12, 2 and 4.
Same 4 numbers as me, Tom, but slightly different order, just slightly. I've got Cheerful Star on top, but that is the final leg of the TT, race number 6. All right,
sounds
the feature
easy.
race.
TT sounds easy, doesn't it?
Done. Yep, just lock them all in. All right, feature race coming up as race number 8. 7th is next for us. That's on the all-weather.